And fall in, my fellow scout troopers, and welcome to a nice Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today. On one team we have Sonny, Saul Buritzen, Tsar Alexander I, and Corpse. On the other team we have Admiral Adam, Scully Oasis, Friday, and Shahabriz Zinia. Botched that, but I can't say the name, so moving on. Before us we have UK Portugal. We have Osterreich 1813, I gotta remember that. I sometimes confuse that with the Holy Roman Empire. And we've got the wolves out too to worry about. We have over here a second UK Portugal army. Over here we have Russia, Polsha. Their opponents today appears to be a French alliance. With 3 French factions, possibly commanders, possibly different versions. We also have the French Bayan faction over there as well. Oh no, French Riban faction, not Bayan. Sorry about that. Points aren't really affected today. I think this is going to be a death match. We're the largest concentration of houses here on the map, so this should be where all the battles are fought, since if it is going by the number of houses you control at least, there's 4 here, so whoever controls these 4 houses on the one little tiny section of the map really wins the battle if they're going by 1 house, 1 point rule. We'll see. Now, France here moving through the buildings. He wants to try to establish himself before Osterreich arrives. Probably ideal. We have just the 1 artillery piece here. A nice hit. Could get quite a few kills. There's a lot of cavalry all stacked up here. Well, it appears to just skim them right now. French infantry also in the area. Osterreich moving up. He's got his own artillery piece, so a group of 5-pounders there, not bad. Can't tell where the other French forces are, can see some cav appearing. Terrain of the map is mostly flat, ideal for artillery. Can be really fired upon from almost any direction. The only obstruction in the area is the town here, but apart from that, artillery should have no problem shooting at multiple targets across the entire map. Now, before we get started, if you do want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this very channel, don't forget to check out those links you'll find in the video description below. They are, of course, my email at scoutsumentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord as well. You can join my Discord server, Scout Your Constants, and post it there. Or simply post your replays on other Total War Discords as well, and if it helps, tag me if it so suits. And with that, we'll probably do a small cut here, guys, and maybe come back once the battle begins. Russia's getting close, but he's not going to engage just yet. So see you all soon. Alright, boys and girls, we're back. UK Portugal actually charged into the town, and right under the nose of the French alliance, he took this building from them. And I say right under the nose because French forces are literally right here. French Riban, I keep saying Bayan. French Riban has arrived and is trying to wrestle the house from UK's control. We'll see whether they're able to succeed. We've got another unit from UK moving down the street here. Their job will be to shoot at any French forces trying to charge into that building. Careful, man. Hold up. Hold up. No, stop. Stop. Don't get any closer. He's going to charge in. The Highlanders are good at melee, I suppose, but he probably should have charged in. He should have fired, not charged in. I mean, he's really overwhelmed here. He's far away from the general. Cavalry's moving to back him up. But thanks to the Highlanders' intervention, I will admit that, they seem to have helped UK hold the house, or their unit hold the house a little bit longer. But yeah, it's not too surprising to see that they're broken. He really should have left them here and let them just shoot at the French forces. He would have got more kills that way, I reckon. He might get that unit back. There's a big might. Bit of a battle going inside that house there. We've got some Lightfoot. Alright, they broke him. The houses are offering these guys some protection from enemy forces. Now France is holding...
Our men are running, sir.
Now this unit here could get a beat on them. For a long time we've just seen artillery skirmishes go on between the two teams. This unit's here being shot at by forces inside the house. It's not ideal. This unit probably shouldn't try and take the house, not with French forces coming through there. First foot guards. They ain't cheap, these guys. Come on, man, pull him back. Pull him back. Oh, he's charging in. That was suicide. Big mistake there. We've got 3 skirmish units here. If French Ryman has cav in the area, he probably should charge these skirmishes. I mean, there's no cav nearby. If he charges in one cavalry unit, aim for the middle one, he could probably hit and knock out all 3 English skirmish units. And there wouldn't be too much England could do about it because they don't have any cav of their own to repel them nearby. I mean, if the cav is hidden, makes a move right now between these forces here, they'll get him. Now, looking along the rest of the line, no real action taking place right now. This is... UK Portugal's just gone in. His teammates have been a bit relaxed right now, just sort of straightening out their formations, getting ready for the battle ahead, I suppose. But UK's just taken one look at them and said, nah, we're going in. So maybe we have 2 UK players here just deciding to go toe-to-toe with the French forces in the area, try to win the control of the town. Australia's sending over some forces. This is... UK needs to be backing him up. I mean, your allies sending you forces to back you up and you're retreating. That's not right. We've got a blank space here. Wonder if that's for artillery or if artillery is already there. Now, all these buildings here are forcing English troops to funnel. And if France has already set up one unit, like this unit here, should immediately be set up to fire and the troops coming through that tiny gap towards them. They'd rack up a lot of kills. I mean, France has more space to spread out his forces to shoot. And England's jam-packing his troops into a very tight space. That could have gone all France's way there had he just set up his forces to... once he saw England was coming in at him. I mean... France could have repelled, I reckon, England there pretty easily. Alright, we've got Austriac Cav coming in. Cav's gonna get caught on the square. Nah, they broke before they can get to it. Bit of a risk here from Austria, or the Austrians. Okay. Looks like England tried to charge in, but is running away. We've got a larger Hollander foot unit there. They might be in the building. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like they're fighting for control of the building. It looks like they're clearing out the building. These guys have been fighting for a very long time in melee combat. Okay, France is moving once again through the town. England has the opportunity to beat him to the punch. Now, Osterreich is really trying to bring the fight here to France, but he's being overwhelmed in the center. He's starting to win, though, on his right. England's got to push up. He's got to protect his ally. It's enabling France to outflank him. By pushing up, it puts France on notice here, and it might force him to pull his forces back behind that building, keep him in reserve to fight against England. Keeps his attention off the Austrians, you know? I mean, come on, UK's got this guy. He's got 4 units pointed at this one single unit, and France is backed up behind him. England has the opportunity to absolutely hammer the French right now. And they just need to fire for all it's worth. Meanwhile, Osterreich here, trying to repel the French onslaught. They're throwing a lot at him. Now, he's formed pike here. And he's actually taken out about 6 or so French cav units. Got a large portion of his army still intact. Probably should think about falling back a little bit right now. The way is clear to join his English allies, so you know he's not separated from his team just yet. We've got 3 French cav units, but Austria is still battling away here. There's a lot riding on this little infantry unit here. He can take out a lot of French cav. Geez, France is going for a charge. I mean, talk about wrestling your enemy by the collar. England's loving the close quarter engagements today. Now, although Austria is temporarily separated from his teammate, there's only French cav really blocking his path, and he has units that can form pike, but he's not backing down. He's heading straight towards his enemy. Jeez. Oh, I love the balls on this guy. He ain't backing down. Instead, he's trying to take as many enemy troops with him. Looking at this so far, the shitty engagement has favoured the English forces easy. Nice shot. Jeez, it took out 20 of them in that one salvo. England responds. Is that... No, no. French cav have been dealt with over there. Ease up on the dragoons, maybe. Oh, they're going straight in. They're exposing themselves to be outflanked, but they don't care. The more English troops charging in. Now they're winning here, but we've got 2 cav units facing off against 4 French. Oh no, these are skirmish units, my bad. Well, we do have another cav unit over here, some Cavalera. And they're charging in. They're trying to protect the English army as they bayonet charge the French troops. Meanwhile, this engagement has been pretty relaxed compared to this one. How's Austria doing? Oh, he bit off more than he could chew, unfortunately. He just tried to take on too much. Meanwhile, Russia is wearing down his opponent. It could be double teamed here, I don't know. Oh geez, Russia's got to be careful. If France should immediately try to double, triple team Russia here and then move on the rest of the Austrian and English forces over here. Yes, UK has made a win, but I think the French alliance has been given a great opportunity to wipe out an entire enemy army before they take on the rest. They can use their numbers to quickly kill this guy and then move towards the rest of the English troops. So a lot of pressure right now is on Russia to hold their ground, to stay in the fight, buy England enough time to finish off their opponents, the rest of the French troops and the French Ribon forces. Now, they could easily do this. We've got French Ribon really starting to crumble, actually, under the English might. So the clock is ticking on the French side to wipe out Russia. They're going to try and wipe out Russia together before England's done over here. Now, French Ribon has mistakenly divided his forces. I mean, he was already suffering before, but yeah, his army's breaking now, he's crumbling. England's going to be able to cut off this guy before he gets anywhere near his allies. So yeah, Russia just needs to hold out. It could be in his best interest to actually retreat, to fall back for now. Just try and edge closer to his English counterparts. He's got room to fall back. We'll see. Let's just head back over here for a second. Looks like France here form a square. England controls the house. He's broken one. We've got 2 units left over here.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Looks like a stray bullet missed his head. The hussars down here could charge in. What are they waiting for? Send in the cav, like walk the cav close by. If they form square, get them to form square, but then charge in these 2 units bayonet style into these guys and be done with them. Then send the cav in to back them up. The artillery could be looking to pull out here. French general's about to be shot to death. At this range, I couldn't really miss. That's better. They broke the general's unit. Now France tried to be sneaky, but England has enough cav in the area to deal with them. Just an onslaught of English cav.
Our men are running.
Oh, England's struggling to actually wipe him out. No, they just won. That was actually getting pretty close. Okay, I'm just dealing with scraps right now. And we're... oh, hang on. Looks like I won't have to do a cut at all. France is moving on Russia. He thinks he can win. With a formation like this, it's looking promising for Russia. Yep, nailed him. No, that one wasn't as bad. Okay, we've got the Russian general here about to be killed. He doesn't realize he got the French cavalry right next to him. He's winning this fight, so he's probably really focused on that one. But, come on, dude, turn around, they're there. They're just walking towards him. Oh, okay, he's realized. They're running. The general is charging to his death. Okay, Russia's got to fall back. Austria is still alive and he still has a sizable force. Maybe these guys broke before but have come back to the fight, but he's got to get a move on. Russia needs his help right now. England's also on their way. They're just trying to mop up the French stragglers in the town. Easier said than done. It will take some time, unfortunately. It doesn't seem like England's moving that quickly to get the work done. I don't know. It seems to be a slow process. Look, Russia has some good troops here, but he's just going to let himself get caught in the vice and crushed. Come on, guys, fall back. You can't stay there. Can these guys form square? These grenadiers can form square. And they do. Well done. But France charges in anyway. Yeah, these guys, how good are they? They appear to be mid-tier cav, judging from the uniforms. France lucky not to lose that cav. Some rearguard delaying action? Maybe? We got a Russian cav unit, some dragoons over here, not doing anything right now. Question is why? Okay, it's good that he's falling back these guys at least for now. Russia thinks they have the upper hand here, and they time that charge very well. Oh, or did they? No. France is going to beat them. These guys were good enough. Yes, they broke 2 out of 3 there, but they couldn't finish off the last. They just outclassed them. This guy here, he's just going to fall back and wait for these reinforcements to come in. Austria's running off somewhere, not going towards Russia for some reason. I don't understand where he's going.
We have taken a building, sir.
Maybe gone after a house, but you know, there's time to finish this battle. Now's not the time to worry about getting troops in houses. Now's the time to fight. And we've got 4 skirmish units here, or is it 3? No, it's 3. Fighting in a way that suits them. French forces are behind cover, and they have the high ground on them. They need reinforcements to move through this town a bit faster. They've got some Jaegers there, but they need troops to take their other house. Got a bunch of infantry here, not doing too much. We got troops in the houses opposite each other, shooting at each other. Now that's funny. Troops shooting each other across the street. The battle seems to have slowed considerably from the high octane action we saw earlier. French cav looking to wipe out these English skirmish forces. Their cavalry is not enough to repel them. At most, the best they can do is delay them, or force them not, or force them not to attack. By force, I mean just stand there and hope that France doesn't charge in, and considers their presence intimidating enough. Oh, they're exhausted. No, no. The moment they charge like that and couldn't run, it means they're exhausted. The English cav should have just let them charge, and the rifles, the skirmishers, would have fired into them, taken care of them. Maybe it's what they're going to do now, I don't know. What are they doing? Alright, looks like these cavs are enough to break them. The skirmishers are doing some sort of dance. Alright. Russia's been cut off. There's very little option for escape now. Austria is finally on his way, but he's got 2 French units left as a rear guard, of delaying action solely. We've got 3 French units coming around. 2 Russian units could break off and potentially deal with them, provided they're good enough. Russian Grenadiers. Maybe skip the shooting action and go straight to the charge. Could be close enough from the charge that they actually get into their ranks. And being Russian Grenadiers, you couldn't really think of a better unit just to throw in against 3 and stand a chance of actually winning. I don't know, how good do you think these guys are? You reckon they can win against these 3 units? They appear to be just regular French infantry. It's too late now, they're lined up ready to shoot. But earlier, that was the time for him to do a bayonet charge. I think Russia might do charging in with their cav there. Yep, they're charging. They're very tired. Well, they made them form square. But we're trying to get back to the army. Austria's going to make sure they don't. Or at least try to. The cav's broken, so Austria can't rely on them to charge in. England's one of the English players here heading over to join the Russians. This other guy here looks like he's been tasked to defeat the other French forces in the area. News cav looks like they're going to try and go for a rear charge, take out the artillery, potentially the French general. There's nothing really in his way to stopping him. I don't know if it's the terrain or whatnot. They're eager, they're active. Looks like they got caught in the building. They try to get to him. They can't, the building's blocking their way. Okay, England's not going to go over here just yet. He's going to help out his teammate. Russia's being worn down. I think it's time for Austria to cut bait and run. Run back to the English. He's too late to help Russia. Russia's on his last legs. He's going to fall very, very soon. Austria's better off saving what he has and using his troops later with the English allies to try and overcome these guys here. I'm not too sure where Russia's going, or why he thinks he can get away. It's a very slow fight going on there. Meanwhile, English have the French sandwiched. I got a bit of a hit there from the artillery. England's getting in too close. France might try and bayonet charge him. Yep. Fortunately, that didn't work. Nice artillery strike. Alright, job is done here. Well, they've still got to deal with the French in the house, so if they have any grenadier units, now's the time to send them in. Or they can just blast the house until it's destroyed. And Russia is gone. There he goes. Alright, England's preferring to have a shootout here. They've got all their troops lined up, all shooting at the house. These guys in the balcony, they're getting creamed. Okay, they're done here. Alright, time for a big cut and come back once the final battle begins.
We have taken the buildings up.
Alright, it just wouldn't be fair not to show this part. Russia here is having a last stand on the hill. You get 3 units come back. Looks like they're all seconds away from breaking though. You can only hope Russia did enough. Okay, looks like the Austrians, they're going to try and stand their ground. They've got a nice line here on the French forces. Oh, too high. Well, that one was a bit better. Yeah, didn't like that. Well, hopefully they aim for another unit though in the line. They're still firing at the wrong unit. They got to shift targets. Austria can do a bit of damage here. This unit's broken. Oh, nice. Really nice there. Just holding your breath, really, waiting to see what happens with the next artillery shot. They're trying to get away. The skirmishers trying to do their bit. Well, they broke one unit. Queen's Dragoons could be looking for a charge here. Yeah, they're charging in. Well, that's 1, 2, 3. They're going to take out all 4 here. Yep, turns out it was enough. There wasn't ill-deserved confidence. That confidence was, well, correct. Jeez, keep the Dragoons charge up, mate. I mean, France is just crumbling before them. They're trembling. I'll have to run back now, run around and charge into them. They copped it, but they managed to get in there. They broke. The second CAD unit looks to be finishing them off. Alright, they're done. Looks like there's one more French unit over there still alive. Yeah, he's there. So I might just try and wear down the French with the artillery. Alright, he's just saying screw it, going in for a bandit charge. Death or glory. He's going to be dead, but you know. The Austrians charging in, they finished him off, they got him. But we're not done yet, we've got more troops coming back to the battle. This can get frustrating, you think you're done, but then one comes back, and another comes back, and another comes back, and then they just keep coming back until the timer runs out. Alright, so Sonny there, 832, Saul Benson, 1864, Tsar Alexander I, 662, and Corpse, 1646, Admiral Adam, 1322, Scully Osis, 763, and Friday, 1292, and Shah there, 465. Kill counts here range from 275, 3 other units are getting over 100 kills, the rest range from 97 all the way down to 0 belonging to the general. Artillery, bit of kills then, not too terrible. 81 for the 9-pounder. That's pretty good. Alrighty, if you guys enjoyed this replay and want to see your own replay feature video on this channel, don't forget to check out those links in the video description below. Hope to hear from you guys soon. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off for that, my fellow Scout Troopers, and see you all in the next Total War battle.